worked together as a board, and thank you, Malia, for helping us also to compile this statement about our superintendent. So this is from the Board of Education. One of the main jobs of the Board of Education is the hiring and evaluation of the superintendent. Evaluation is something we do every year. We take that job very seriously, and therefore the board met several times over the last month to examine the superintendent's performance. In our evaluation of Dr. David Moyer, we considered the following accomplishments of the district. Student Achievement Objective 1. And there's a few bullet points. Record high ACT score for the graduating class of 2016 of 24.7. York was one of 433 schools in the U.S. and Canada named to the AP District Honor Roll for having increased participation and maintained or improved pass rates during 2013 through 2016. 11 of 12 K through 12 schools met or exceeded in math, with 6 exceeding on the measures of academic progress math test. No school failed to meet or exceed the growth benchmark in at least one of the categories, and Bryan Middle School exceeded in both reading and math. Successful pilot of Eureka Math at the elementary and middle school levels, which will be streamlined and implemented in all K-5 classrooms in 2017-18. Work continues on the development of common assessments in all levels and content areas to ensure standards alignment and support teacher ability to utilize data to improve learning outcomes. Increase capacity of teachers to formatively assess student mastery of designated learning targets. Increase capacity of teachers to utilize data to personalize instruction. That was all under the category Student Achievement Objective 1. Under Student Achievement Objective 2, we had the successful year 2 of the mobile learning implementation, MLI, utilizing Chromebooks in grades 4 through 12. Building capacity around engaging students in learning and appropriately increasing rigor through the use of the rigor and relevance framework. Implementation of the workshop model of literacy with the English language arts units of instruction. Initiated and completed the math curriculum development team process. Movement toward the development of maker spaces and other STEM-related curriculum, both at York High School and across the district. Culmination of the work of the middle school task force, which includes a significantly improved approach to interventions and enrichment. That was Student Achievement Objective number 2. Under district culture, the district has adopted an approach in which professional learning communities, PLCs, are the primary vehicle to build and maintain a highly collaborative, positive district school culture. All principal meetings are primarily professional development workshops in which teams of administrators facilitate sessions and model adult learning strategies that their peers can employ in their building level school improvement work. The district is establishing a consistent and common sense approach to communicating and problem solving, in which issues are addressed at the point of the concern. The district is engaged in a massive community engagement campaign, known as Focus 205, that has extended over a 2-year period. Part of that work included an interactive thought exchange survey. In all, over 550 people attended the community engagement sessions, 120 attended 3 focus groups, and 1,500 people participated in the survey. That was for district culture. Under finance, a balanced and operating budget was presented to and approved by the Board of Education for fiscal year 17. The district maintains the highest financial rating by the Illinois State Board of Education, and fund balances are above the minimum established in board policy. Working to develop and implement an operational plan in which financial sustainability and facility considerations support district student achievement objectives. We are proud of the district's accomplishments, and we recognize that Dr. Moyer has contributed substantially to our progress on these items. Because Dr. Moyer is the best superintendent to keep the district moving forward, tonight we are voting to extend the contract of District 205 Superintendent Dave Moyer. Dr. Moyer is a visionary leader who is committed to raising the bar and closing the achievement gap for all students. He believes this is public education's moral imperative, and we concur. The board adopted student achievement action plans and the related community compact in August. at which time Dr. Moyer stated, "Nothing is possible until the entire organization believes the moral imperative that all students can learn." Beyond that, Dr. Moyer believes that the best way to improve student achievement is to mentor teachers and administrators with the goal of increasing learning capacity in the classroom. He is also committed to improving formative assessment and increasing student rigor and engagement. Over the past year and a half, we have received feedback from both staff and community. Feedback came in a variety of forms. Ours is an involved community, and change is always difficult, especially for the change agent. Together, we have stretched and grown. Following a thorough analysis of his work over the past 20 months, we are more than satisfied that he has demonstrated progress toward meeting the district's key performance indicators and outcomes for all students, as reflected in the annual student achievement objectives, which are consistent with the district operational plan and current research.
So I'd like to add the specifics. Over the past year, the board has assessed the superintendent's achievement of the goals in his initial July 1st, 2015 to June 30th, 2018 contract and his leadership in moving the district forward with a particular emphasis on identifying the needs of the district, developing long-range plans to meet those needs, and most importantly, enhancing our culture of student achievement at all grade levels. We are pleased to announce that the board has reached a consensus to enter into a new 3-year performance-based contract with Dr. Moyer. The new contract is for the period July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2020, which results in a 2-year extension of Dr. Moyer's employment. The salary and benefits provided for in the current contract are continued in the new contract, except that Dr. Moyer's current base annual salary of $225,951 and benefits will be reviewed by the board at the end of this school year, along with the salaries and benefits of all other administrators, and may be increased by a modest amount. In reaching this consensus on a new contract for Dr. Moyer, the board carefully considered whether it should wait until after the seating of the new board members in late April or early May, following the April 4th election. The board concluded that it was appropriate to act now, given that the current board hired Dr. Moyer and has closely evaluated his performance. This consensus was enhanced by the fact that there will only be one new member on the board, given that there are now only 3 candidates for the open 3 positions, and 2 of the candidates are incumbents. Finally, acting now on Dr. Moyer's contract with the attendant endorsements of the direction of his leadership will enhance the progress already underway, as well as the district's ability to retain and recruit teachers and administrators this spring. Entry into the new contract is accomplished by the adoption of a resolution which finds that Dr. Moyer has met the relevant goals of his current contract, terminates his current contract at the end of the day on June 30th, 2017, and approves the new contract to begin July 1st, 2017. Accordingly, I ask for a motion to approve such resolution.